This is the chart of spot gold on the hourly scale, and as you can see on the screen, I've not given up on the downtrend. I think that both precious metals have not finished with the business of going down. Even though we have seen a really spectacular reversal on Friday, I don't think that it is signaling the end of the downtrend. I could be wrong, of course, but here's an interpretation that I think could set the stage for sideways price action for, let's say, most of the coming week, to be followed later on by a plunge. Okay, we have been discussing the structure that is most likely at work in the case of the dollar index, the euro-US dollar, you remember that, and we were talking about potentially sideways price action in those and various other pairs that correlate with them in the coming week. And I don't see any problem with gold actually going sideways, even popping its head slightly higher. But you know that my analysis requires serious rethinking if it manages to go above 1300 and it builds a base here. That is just too much strength. That's too much strength. It's not supposed to do that if the pattern that I have in mind for it as a B, okay, as a B is the right pattern. It's just too much strength, and at that point I would begin to wonder, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it is destined to go higher, not necessarily to top immediately this level, but maybe it's destined to go higher and there was something else playing out here. Okay, at this point I'm going to assume that this is the best option to work with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extended first, that second, that third, that fourth, that fifth. Okay, fifth nailed here. There is a twist that could actually present a different wave count here. It's not going to change materially the entire concept of gold likely continuing lower. That will be if we do this. Look. We just go with a 1, 2, no problem, 3, no problem. We subdivide this differently and we go with A, B, C, D, E. And that's the drop. That's the fifth leg. Okay, as you can see, it's not going to push the B away. The B is still going to be there. Yeah, the B is going to be there. It's just that we're going to have to start counting for the B right from the reversal point here. But let's leave it at this point. I think either way, we're going to almost certainly have a B developing here. That's my A. That's potentially the B. We'll go sideways and we will see over the next several trading days how to subdivide and how to classify the various movements here that undoubtedly will be frustrating for those who want gold to go higher. In my opinion, that's going to be frustrating. But as I said, I'm probably wrong. Something else is going on here if it builds a base above 1300. Otherwise, I'm sticking with this opinion. I have an A, I have a B forming now, and we will see gold plunging back down towards 1220, 1210, at which point prepare for reversal. Now, something very good could happen for those who are interested in trading gold and silver, and that is if you get a great, and I mean really great, triangle here over the next several trading days, because that will increase the odds a lot that we are reading it right, that we are dealing indeed with an AB, because a B often takes the shape of a triangle. So if we get a perfect triangle here, that's fantastic. What it's telling us is telling us that, yeah, you're going to get that drop C, but when that drop C is over and you're able to count a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 run and possibly reaching towards previous support level, right here, get ready because the reversal in gold is coming. And that reversal could take it way higher by a big stretch, could take it back to test the previous high almost. Okay, we'll deal with this if and when we get the perfect B, and then the slight C. We'll watch for that sharp reversal. Here's silver. That's the weekly scale of silver price in US dollars. I've emphasized all along that we have two options possibly playing out here, and as of now it is still stuck in mid-range, and you can say white and I can say black, and you will say white again and I can say black again, and we're not going to get anywhere. What I'm trying to say is that the market, as far as I'm concerned, the market has not yet revealed its hand as to whether we are going to shoot a lot higher above 21 right here, or whether we're going to break down sharply in complete panic under 13.5. Both options are on the table. Both options can still play out. But I am focusing on the short term here, and it appears to me on the weekly scale we came down 1, 2, 3, about 4 weeks, okay, 1 month roughly. We came down, and that took that built for us the A inside an ABC structure that I have in mind, okay, and that's all I want to confine my focus to. At this point in time, that's all I care about, quite frankly, because I think, as I just told you, trying to project beyond just the next ABC is a 50-50 game, you know. So let's focus on what we could trade very short term. We got to adapt ourselves, you know. Sometimes the market is giving us the chance to project long term. Sometimes it's not giving us the chance, you know. There's no point pushing a wave count. Whenever you feel like you insist on having a wave count, that's not good. Not good. A wave count has to, if you like, surface almost naturally out of the screen, out of the, you know, you look at it and it looks like, yeah, that's very obvious. Yeah, it's going to do that. You know, trying to force it, that's just not feeling right. And I don't feel right now to try to project. It's going to suddenly shoot high. It's going to break down. No. Okay, so we are now focusing on the ABC that that we have here. I'm going to go to the daily. And here's what I have in mind. I think we're going to have at least 1 week, as you can see here. That is taken as a complete 5-wave run from the top. And it is quite possible that the B already is already underway with an AB in place. As you can see here, the sharp reversal we had on Friday is just telling us that it's not ready to continue lower. There needs to be more work. The bears are not going to have it that easy. They're going to have to push harder and harder to see this precious metal going lower. Here we go. That is the 60-minute scale right from the top. Either 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Perfectly nailed right there. ABC, that's an A. ABC, that's a B. Sharp C, and you know what? Look, because correction can drive you nuts. If you are not prepared for the possible complications, believe me, corrections can drive you nuts. They are never simple. They are never simple. The earlier you realize that, the better your life will be. And just prepare yourself for a torturous kind of journey. And if you are mentally prepared for that, the journey is not going to be very torturous. Okay, let's put it this way. That's an A, that's a B, that's a C, and you think you got your B nailed, and that's it. We're going down. Life couldn't be more simple than that. Yeah, we just go down. That's your ABC, and I'm ready. That's it. The market is ready. Well, surprise, surprise. An ABC here would just be your A, and you got still a long journey. ABC is an A. That's all. That's all it is. The C is going to shoot high there. And it's going to come down, and it's going to do this, and it's going to do this, and you're going to scratch your head and say, what the hell is going on? And this is just your B, and that's an elongated B like that. Okay, so don't bank on a sharp ABC to be the entire B and get ready to sell, preparing for a break of this level. Do you see what I'm saying?